You know what doesn't shut down, even when there's a government shutdown? Everything the military is connected with. All of it. Meaning the government aid going to Ukraine, which is not just bombs, it's also keeping fucking sweater shops open. Like literally, they showed a woman buying a sweater and they're like, this shop is funded by US dollars. All that stays open.
So just to bolster that with some numbers.
I think I have this.
So far, the U.S. has delivered 4 rounds of funding totaling $113 billion for Ukraine since the war started. Joe Biden announced a new $325 million aid package for Ukraine during Zelensky's visit last week and promised to help the country, quote, for as long as it takes. An additional $24 billion in security and humanitarian aid that Biden is seeking for Ukraine hangs in the balance amid a mounting Republican divide over further aid to Ukraine. Now, a federal government shutdown would begin on October 1st. If that happens, federal agencies have to stop all non-essential work and will not send paychecks to their workers as long as that shutdown lasts. We know this because it's happened before, right? So what okay. This is a great quote from this article, by the way. This would create a situation where U.S. federal employees will be waiting on paychecks while U.S. taxpayer money will be paying the salaries of Ukrainians.
Yep. And it does not just go to weapons, which is horrific enough, but it also goes to things like apparently funding all 57,000 first responders in Ukraine. But obviously, first responders are not just, saving lives. First responders do tons of other stuff like, go to someone's house because she felt a little faint or something. And we're paying all those salaries. They're also funding fucking dogs that are connected to
also
police and things.
Fertilizer,
grain, but also apparently loans for like businesses in Ukraine to keep them afloat, like literally stores where they're selling sweaters and shit.
Which, riddle me this, folks, if you're a small business owner, did you get loans from the federal government just for being you? No? Okay, well, the Ukrainians did. They got a loan from the U.S. government just for fucking being Ukrainian.